In 2263, Earth is crushed by a disastrous interplanetary conflict known as the Fall, or the Incomparable Conflict. After 300 years, in the junkyard city of Iron City, researcher Dr. Dyson Ito, Christoph Three-Step Dance, finds a bodiless female cyborg with an unblemished human mind. Ito connects another cyborg body to the mind, who has no recollections, and names her Alita, Rosa Salazar, after his departed little girl, for whom he initially fabricated the body. Alita stirs and meets Dr. Chirin, Jennifer Connelly, Ito's alienated ex, and becomes friends with the charming Hugo, Kian Johnson, an ethically tangled peace vendor, who fantasies about moving to the rich sky city of Salem, the last incredible city left. Hugo acquaints Alita with Motorball, a fight royale sport played by cyborg warriors. Furtively, Hugo denies cyborgs of their parts for Vector, Mahershala Ali, proprietor of the Motorball competition, to construct his own magnificent boss. Chirin maintains that Ito should work with her to make cyborgs for Motorball. However, Ito won't help her. Chirin covertly works for Vector. Hugo figures since all waste in Iron City comes from Salem, then, at that point, Alita probably been in Salem at one time. One evening, Alita follows Ito and finds he is a tracker fighter. They are trapped by 3 cyborg chronic executioners drove by Gruishka, Jackie Earl Haley. Ito is harmed, and Alita intuitively kills 2 of the cyborgs and harms Gruishka, who withdraws underground. In spite of Alita having rediscovered her previous expertise in the old military craft of Panzerkunst, a German articulation signifying the specialty of the shield or the reinforced expressions, Ito deters her from turning into a tracker fighter. As a tracker fighter, Ito chases after Rouge cyborgs and gives them to the plant for cash, with which he runs his center to fix harmed cyborgs. He uncovers that since his girl Alita was killed by a Rouge cyborg, killing them brings him mental harmony. Ito additionally lets Alita know that her heart is made of pre-war tech and is sufficiently able to drive the entire Iron City for ages. By suggestion, Alita is many years old. Gruishka works for Vector and gets Chirin to fix him. The master of Salem, Nova, addresses Vector through Gruishka and advises Vector to kill Alita and acquire her to him Salem. He knows Alita's past. Alita finds an exceptionally progressed cyborg body in a crashed spaceship outside the city. Perceiving the body as a berserker, deadly shock troops of the foe-joined Republics of Mars, URM, Ito won't introduce Alita in it. Disappointed, Alita registers as a tracker hero. At the Kansas bar, she and Hugo can't enroll other tracker champions to bring down Gruishka. The self-involved Zapan, Ed Skrine, a pompous blade using cyborg abundance tracker who fosters a vain feud against Alita, incites Alita. She then seriously beats him in a battle, setting off a turbulent bar fight until Ito mediates. An overhauled Gruishka shows up and provokes Alita to a duel, uncovering he has been sent by Zalem's technocrat master, Nova, to obliterate her. Notwithstanding her fortitude and battle abilities, Alita's body is cut up by Gruishka's chain-bladed fingers. These new arms were taken by Hugo and conveyed to Vector, and Hugo remembers them on Gruishka. However, Ito, Hugo, and tracker fighter McTeague force Gruishka to withdraw. Ito transfers Alita into the berserker body. In the new body, Alita recalls that she was made and prepared to kill Nova. Having fallen head over heels for Hugo, Alita enters a motorball tryout race for the award cash to send Hugo to Zalem. Ito cautions Alita that different competitors are needed cyborgs recruited by Vector, compelled to kill her, yet she obliterates a considerable lot of them in the opposition. Hugo's relationship with Alita drives him to choose to stop his mystery work. He faces his posse during the time spent robbing another cyborg, yet Zapan shows up, killing the cyborg and outlining Hugo. Hugo calls Alita for help. She leaves the race and finds him similarly as Zapan mortally wounds Hugo and tells Alita that tracker fighter regulation directs that she should either kill Hugo, since he is a criminal now, or let Zapan polish him off. Chirin observes Alita's affection for Hugo and chooses to sell out Vector by offering Alita to save Hugo by joining his cut-off head to Alita's life emotionally supportive network. Alita attempts to sneak Hugo's head from the processing plant bots by concealing him under her coat. Yet Zappen sees through the stunt and endeavors to stop Alita. She then holds on to his valued Damascus cutting edge and cuts his go-head to head. Ido transfers Hugo's head onto a cyborg body and tells Alita that Vector's proposal to assist Hugo with arriving at Zalem was completely false. As a banished resident of Zalem, Ido is sure that residents of Iron City can't enter Zalem except if turning into an engine ball champion. Alita storms the manufacturing plant and stands up to Vector, who uncovers that Chiron has been gathered for her organs. Vector brings Gruishka, yet Alita's new nanomolecular body permits her to annihilate him easily. She powers Nova to address her through Vector. At the point when Nova takes steps to hurt her companions, Alita lethally cuts Vector. Ido advises Alita that Hugo has escaped to climb a freight tube towards Zalem. Alita makes up for lost time to him and begs him to get back with her. He concurs, yet a serrated safeguard ring dropped by Nova shreds his body and loses him the cylinder. Hugo, acknowledging he is too harmed to even consider making do, says thanks to Alita for saving him prior to tumbling to his demise. Months after the fact, Alita is the star of the motorball competition. Given a shout-out to by the group, she vows retribution by guiding her blade to Zalem, where Nova watches from a higher place, sneering in expectation. Subscribe to my channel for the ultimate movie recap experience. Don't miss out on the fun. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of our ever-growing community of film fanatics. Let's explore the world of movies together.